Is it okay if I do this?
Yeah, dude.
Blocking my ugly head.
Yeah, bro.
Don't need these all day.
Let's see. Oh, I wish I didn't do. Oh, there we go. Courtney and Kelsey in here. What up? What up? I guess our K fans are our best fans.
The Cooge. Courtney and Kelsey. I love the Cooge. I wish I had a cool last name like that I could abbreviate.
Cooge name?
Can't really abbreviate Ely.
The
E, I guess.
Oh. Armand popping in.
What's up, Armand? Whew. How's all that like spice acclimating to one side?
Yeah.
How's everybody's Tuesday going?
You guys are exclusive now, by the way. We're no longer streaming on the FB. It's YT only.
Yeah, we were doing like a little hybrid thing for many moons, but Facebook wasn't doing it, man. One person watching at a time.
We'd get some. Who would we get stars from? Not Jeff Q, but maybe another Jeff. He's got a goatee.
It wasn't Jeff Schwartz, was it?
Well, I always think he is a sports freak. Does he go back and forth?
I wasn't sure what his Facebook like name was though.
I wonder, do you think he goes back and forth?
Some people do, because I will see like Courtney does.
Yeah.
Like he'll watch on both or comment on both or comment on one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't like the commenting on the YouTube app sucks though. It goes away quickly.
So
You can't click on it. It's tiny.
Yeah.
Even on the giant iPhone, I have the big iPhone. I still feel like my site is going.
What does this button do? Chat viewing options, top chat, live
Oh,
chat.
maybe we can. Oh, we want
super chat. I guess probably want all
live chat.
Live
right?
chat.
Live
Yeah, I want to
chat.
see all of them, but
There we go.
Oh, cool.
Your face is covered.
That's
You
okay.
guys can't see that, but
yeah.
you want to switch seats? I would love to have my face covered. I would. Oh, they went away.
The disappearing act.
And then if you do that, okay, cool. But yeah, Jeff Q, how you doing, buddy? 6 or 40 in the house.
Nathan B.
Samantha, oh, that great name. The Stavropoulos. I butchered that, but tried. Samantha, I love it. How's everybody doing, though? What are you guys into? What's everybody having for lunch? What, it's currently, it's still the morning here. We started a little early today.
Scorpion Heat Seeker.
We're on our
Wait,
third
this says
video.
11:48. Is that the morning, or is that just different time zone?
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying we're still in the morning, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, I guess people do consider that the morning.
Oh,
I consider,
before noon.
Yeah, I don't consider that the
AM.
morning. I think because I get up at 5:30.
For sure, but like...
1 o'clock hits, we're talking, that's lunchtime.
But I was going based off AM and PM.
You know what I got confused by?
What?
Because you said, what are you having for lunch?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's still the morning. So now I'm thinking, oh, it's breakfast time, 11:48. Well, this says 11:49. My watch is actually off. My watch says 11:48. Now I'm thinking, well, that's still lunchtime.
Do American
You see what I'm
offices...
saying?
Absolutely. Do American offices still do like noon as lunch? Like 12 to 1? Like, I wonder. Like, is that a thing? Because when I was like back in the working world, it was always like people really did leave from like 12 to 1.
I feel like we always had an 11 to 1 where you didn't take the full 2 hours.
You had like
But you could go from 11 to noon. You could go from noon to 1.
So
You
you
could go
kinda
from
pick
11:30 to 12:30.
Yeah.
Situation, yeah.
Okay, I was just curious. Because I always considered like noon, like the restaurants get like the carryout orders pretty heavy. Like
I'd imagine
I
they
see
do.
a little bit more hustle and bustle in there.
Yeah, which that's basically what time it is, though.
That's what I was thinking. Like, we're almost at lunch. That's why I was kind of like...
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my
I think
thought
you
process.
corrected yourself, and you should have just stayed with it. I think you were good. Asking them what time it was for lunch. It's not really morning. I think you're good with asking that question.
Yeah, that's basically... This is like...
if it ain't lunch, it's about to be, bro.
Afternoon on deck, dude. You're in the batter's box. You're in the on deck circle.
Yeah, you got the little donut on your
Yeah,
bat
you're
and
swinging
everything.
around.
Yeah. Oh, see, Armand's
Quick
a
lunch,
lunch
1 to
from
2.
1 to 2.
Interesting.
That's a late lunch. That makes the second half of the day so short that it's like pretty great move.
Yes, it does.
Let me pull that one.
I also want to ask you guys that work in like the corporate America world, if you work a 9 to 5, like in that timing, if you get the hour lunch, is your day actually 9 hours? Do you work like 8 to 5 or 9 to 6? Like, how does that work nowadays? Like, I know a lot of the things, I think work from home kind of changed that a lot, where like you're not so married to like a specific, but the people that are hourly, like if you get an hour lunch, do you work a 9-hour day technically? Like you're not at work, but you're still at work. Like you can't, you know what I mean? You're still in the...
Let's see.
I was curious about that.
9 to 10, 10 to 11.
No, I just mean
11
like,
to 12,
is that...
12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Ooh, that is 8 hours.
I feel like
so if you go 9 to 5, then you're getting that hour as part of your...
Some places are like very like serious about, well, your lunch is not part of your day, so you like added on to that, you know. Like
some places are.
I was just curious. I haven't been in that world in a while. I was just curious.
I think that's probably less like corporate more like hourly gigs.
So Nick does 9 to 6. That's with the lunch in there, right, Nick? Lunch is always noon. If you're approaching 2, oh honey, that'll be supper. That's funny.
Supper at 2? I don't know about that.
Are you 1,000? 9:30 to 6. Okay, that's kind of what I was wondering. You kind of do that. So that's like,
9:30, wow.
Brian, you have like the 30-minute lunch, so then it's technically still is an 8-hour workday. My job lets the staff choose what time they want to eat. Love that. I feel like that's how it should be. Like, base it on your day, not 2 days. Oh, no 2 days are the same.
Or maybe say the hours and then say what you do.
Absolutely, that would help.
Because if you're like
too.
a plumber, I'm like, okay, that's different than like, yeah, I'm an HR or whatever.
I do 9-hour work days and have every other Friday off. Oh, that's cool to kind of make up for the 40 hours. Okay, very cool.
That's sweet, dude. That every other 3-day weekend is fire.
Do you think that the American schedule should go to a 4-day week and
Yes.
people work 10 hours a day? Like,
No.
technically,
I
so
think-
they can have Friday through Sunday off.
I think it's all job dependent. If you're asking about like the corporate,
the kind of the
office America,
common, yeah.
I think we should go to a fucking 4-day week and you still work 9 to 5. Because here's the thing. Think of how much more efficient because of technology we've gotten.
True.
If they're trying to keep you there for that extra day, they want that extra time, they're just getting greedy. They're just going to find busy work horseshit for you guys to do. What people took them 40 hours to do in the 90s, you could fucking absolutely do in 30 hours now.
Yeah.
Kylie's a prime example. She sits at home, hoping nobody from her work is watching. They don't. There's so much time. And
downtime.
everyone who's fucking going to work, there's so much time you're dicking around on your phone.
I know.
Like,
There's a
it's
lot of
horseshit for most companies.
I agree.
For most, like, office jobs, there's obviously exceptions where people are, like, working a lot. But there's a lot of jobs where people do not need to be there for 40 hours, and that's just an outdated mindset.
It's wild to think about that being the case like years ago when I did that, because I think we've talked about this all the time, or at least I bring it up to you and you're probably like, stop talking about it. But like, when you're a creator, or every single dollar you make comes from, like, you have to be working and making something. So like, every minute you're spending dicking around your phone, you're not like making money, like,
Yeah.
technically. Like, I don't know. I just think about it so differently than I used to be like, oh, I got an hour until I'm done with work. Like, I kind of got everything done. I'm just going to sit in my office chair and like watch YouTube.
Yeah,
videos.
because that's the
Like,
work
that's
they
what-
give you wasn't that hard.
Right. Like, it doesn't take,
That's
they're
how
just
corporate America
assuming that
is.
everyone, and also the 8-hour workday was based on farmers. Like, not the timing, but it was sun up to like when you get off work. It was like an 8-hour thing.
I don't think so.
I read this whole thing about how like the American 8-hour workday is outdated because it was done based on the sun and farming. Was how it like started.
I guess, but also, like in Chicago, the sun comes up at like 5:30 and goes down at like 9. That's not 8 hours.
In the summer, yeah, absolutely.
But that's when farmers are farming. They're
But I
not
was-
farming in the
No,
wind.
I know.
In the summer. Caught you in a double down.
You did.
Caught you in a double down.
It is, but it's like depending on what time of the year it is.
I
for
think
sure.
the 8-hour, because didn't the 8-hour evolve from workers' rights? I thought
it may have.
I thought the original like factory hours were based off of like the farming, and we'd have these longer like 16-hour shifts where people are dying and getting their fingertips chopped off and shit.
Yeah,
And then it was just like workers' rights and awesome unions and shit.
I'm
figuring
sure that
out
had
how
a
to
lot to
like
do with it. You're probably right.
get it down to the 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And also things just got more efficient, and now it's more efficient now.
I just think it's funny when people are so married to like what everybody else is doing.
Oh, see, Courtney says 40 hours. I remember my first part-time job. See, Courtney's different. If you own your own job, it's totally different.
Very different.
Like how much? Hey, Charles, $10.
Charles, $10, my dude. What's up?
I probably work like 60, 70-hour work
Oh
weeks.
my God, yeah.
Like I would imagine.
Did he do 10 before that too? Charles, you do two tenors?
It looks like
Either we have a glitch on our screen. It does look
it
weird.
looks like a glitch.
Charles, either way, thank you so much for the first donation of the day.
Yeah.
I got a couple of buddies that work for a glass company in Toledo, and they work 4 to 12-hour shifts. So they have Fridays through Sunday off.
Ooh, that's sick.
Very cool.
That night shift though, 4 to 12. That's a bummer.
Yeah, it sure is. That's wild.
Yeah, it's a weird. I hope it
I'm always
changes.
just curious about it. I just think that stuff is interesting to talk about.
Chef for
sometimes.
20. Yeah, see, a chef, you're gonna work a ton of fucking hours.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's just depends. I think we're talking specifically about people who work in offices, people who put button ups on.
Yeah, definitely. Like you J. Crew button up and khakis.
Yeah.
The guys that I see
If
walking
you're-
on my
if you
street
got a
to go to
business
work.
degree, like
Yeah.
like that type of shit. Every job is so different.
If you're like a finance bro, I feel like they kind of work like.
Finance bros might work a little longer because they're based off of like the fucking stock exchange and like after hours trading, and they're Like, I know a guy whose brother worked in finance in New York, and he was microdosing acid to, like, because it would, for energy, it would keep himself awake.
Yeah.
And he was working, like, 80-hour weeks. And, of course, lawyers. Yeah. And then there's most doctors. And then there's just, like, yeah, there's so many different jobs. It's, like, you can't really broad stroke it.
Yeah, I was talking to Joe Clockey yesterday. He's a lawyer, and he was telling me about how, like, he literally only works 8 hours a day. Like he makes like such a point to be like, they are very like vigilant about that.
Yeah.
As a lawyer, I was like, that's very interesting, because I think the stereotype is that lawyers work like long hours.
Yeah.
You know. I know a lot of sales guys that work like 15.
I could see that going out doing like the drive, like when you're outbound sales for sure.
Yeah.
Out there just fucking doing no thing.
Like Sunday, I worked all day.
I know sales guys. Zach was in sales and he was working like nothing.
Yeah.
Like once you get your accounts right, you can do nothing. You can fucking like, he would not go into work till he worked from home, and he would like, not start till noon.
Yeah.
And do whatever the fuck, and then leave early. But if you just make sure your accounts are good and you inherit a bunch of accounts.
You gotta be, you still gotta be like, there's people that can do that really well, balance that really well.
Well,
and
there's particular jobs and industries.
That too.
If you already have all the contracts, if you got 20 contracts and those are all keeping you happy, and all you need to do is fill out the same order form every fucking time.
Yeah.
Boom. If you're building up your client base, it's probably a way different game.
Absolutely.
If you're out there trying to fucking hustle it.
Yeah, I got a friend that just got promoted to be a director of like the social media department that he works in. And now that he has like 4 people under him, he's like, I do nothing.
Yeah.
He was like, I literally just have to make sure they work, but they're great. And then I just take their work and present it to my higher up. He's like, it really is like, you can get to a point where you get promoted and you do way less work.
Yep.
And you get paid more money.
Yeah, you just can answer any question.
Yeah, you're always like available.
You're hired for your knowledge.
Absolutely.
Because then at that point, you don't do as much work, but you know how much work it took to build up that knowledge, and then
those
someone
social media reports you have to fucking build.
These people are under you, and they like fuck something up or have this question. You know, sometimes people shit on that. You're not working as hard. No, well, you ask them any question, and they know the fucking answer.
Yeah.
They weren't born with that. That took a lot of what? Work.
Yeah, work.
Oh,
work.
wow.
Work ethic. Yeah, absolutely.
That's just kind of how it goes. I mean, there's really smart people who, there's like stories of all those like coding guys who would like work much and would like hire out, but that's all just knowledge. They could just phone it in because they're just fucking geniuses and figured it all out.
Yeah.
Because and such is the world. I feel like when we stream only YouTube, our stream numbers are a little higher. That also might
I
be
know,
the
I thought so
thumbnail.
too. But yeah, it could be the thumbnail and the fact that it's like a Popeyes chicken sandwich thing in general, which is a little more broad. I get to wear polo shirts and jeans at my office. There you go. I don't got to wear the full button up and tan pants.
I get to wear t-shirts that me and Sean design and jeans.
I didn't today. I wore this cool shirt. Well, like they need the help, you know?
Old pals, yeah. Sean likes to support the big brands.
I really like big business. I know a lot of sales guys that work like 15. I already read that. This is the one. Yeah, it's a grind to build up a book of business. That's when you schedule meetings at like 3 p.m. because you were golfing.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
that's pretty sick.
I used to work in the telecom office, and I worked 4 to 10s. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 a.m. to 2 p.m. It was great. Wow, Anthony, that's wild, dude. The 4 a.m. to 2 p.m. shift is nuts to me.
Yeah, I used to do that in the military because we would base our shift because we supported the fighter jets. So whatever time they started, we had to be like, it was like 45 minutes before them to get our equipment up and running.
Yeah.
So when they do early flights, I loved it. Because me, I'm an early bird. If I get up at fucking 4 and then I get to, everyone's like got to stay till 5, it's Friday, and I get off at 2, I'm like, fuck, peace, bitches, see you later. And it also is great because sometimes they'll throw some shit at you at the end of the day. So if I'm already gone,
that's nice. You can just
tough
be like,
titties.
Dude, sorry, dude, I'm not on shit.
Like
right
sometimes because we got out an hour and a half early to go to the gym because it was part of physical fitness is part of being in the military, and so I'd be able to get off at like whatever 1:30, and then by the end, like maybe some shit got thrown at them. Well, now they can't leave because you can't leave if there's work to do, and they get double fucked.
Right.
And I'd get double greatness.
I'm trying to remember the last time I worked a true like hourly, where if something came up at 1 minute before, I could literally just go by. Like I don't know. Probably not since I worked in like retail. Like I'm trying to think. That's like a crazy concept to me.
Peace.
Because like the agency world and all the marketing jobs and journalism I had, like you just keep
you had
working.
To stay. Yeah, there's no.
Or
choice
like you
in
do
that.
it. You just work at home. Like you know what I mean. Like it was just never. You can't just not do it.
Yeah, yeah.
It'd be nice to not. That's what I'm saying.
You'll get fired.
Yeah, they'll
get ready. They'll find
or
someone
you'll be the guy they'll never look at as a promotion because they're like, which is annoying to me because that's why people get into these jobs where it's all consuming.
Yeah.
And they feel like they're never fully detaching from work.
Yeah,
because
they
they
don't.
got to be constantly working. Where it's, yeah, that was a big thing with Tribune when I worked there. There were people that were like, bro, at 5 I am done. And then other people, like, their whole life was working there. So that's all. So they were basically
Yeah,
working 80 hours.
Real smart to invest all your time in a dying business.
We had a website. But yeah, pretty wild, dude.
I love papers. The reader, I still
Yeah.
search for, I don't have a reader box near me. I used to have one on the walkway, and I want to look one up. I've gone on the reader's website, fucking hate it. I
Yeah, I don't really go to
cannot
their
as
site.
easily navigate it because I want to find fun shit to do every weekend. So I go to a couple different websites. It was so
Absolutely.
much easier when I get the reader and you open it up and it's just like, oh, here's the cool shit over the next 2 weeks. I think it's a 2-week.
Yeah, it's a
paper.
bi-monthly.
I think so. And it was just so much easier to be like this. And then on the website, maybe it's not like every 2 weeks they're updating the website. So might be looking at shit that's like fucking old,
Yep.
it's new. It just, they don't have like it set up to have like a chronological.
I agree.
They could also probably just do that layout different and maybe I would like it. They could probably figure it
Stereotypically,
out.
newspapers have very bad website
Yeah.
design, hilariously.
Yeah.
And then also, like, the retention rate of, like, people staying on the site is really bad.
Yeah.
Because it's, like, hard to navigate. So I completely agree. Because when I was in that world, I always was like, we are so behind.
Yeah, get your shit together.
And it's like
The future's coming, dudes.
you know, it wasn't my department. Like, that was a
Right.
whole other thing, right? But
Yeah, it's not even your business, but it's like you guys should know this.
well,
right?
and the reason the reporters really cared is they obviously want more people to like see their stuff.
More eyes, yeah.
So if the website is designed like shit,
yeah.
why would you stay on a website where you're like, I don't know. I actually saw that yesterday. I went to MLB.com accidentally instead of ESPN.com, and I wanted to check a bunch of times for games. And
that
I
a
was like,
nightmare?
it's amazing how much better ESPN is designed.
Oh, that's
like I just
crazy.
in that moment was like, oh wow. It's
Yeah.
like it's laid out better. It's easier. Like the fonts are better. There's just like a lot going on.
And they're just probably $1 billion industry. The MLB.
Yeah, absolutely, trillion maybe.
Yeah, dude.
You see those
Yeah,
contracts?
dude.
So and so is going to make $49 million a year.
We can't fucking hire a web developer.
It's like they do. I just don't think it's good. Like I don't know.
What the fuck?
It was a weird thing I had that moment. I was like, this sucks compared to Then I was
It's
once
crazy.
again big business.
I believe it though.
Well, you think ESPN.com or ESPN is worth more than MLB?
If not, it's gonna be soon. So I think they're starting to invest in the YouTube world by bringing on Pat Dog, old McAfee man,
He's the best, man.
because he's part of ESPN. But it's like, I think keeping the YouTube channel.
Absolutely, man. I love Pat McAfee.
If they make that move, I just heard, because I don't know if they were, maybe not ESPN. I don't know. I think they will be at some point if they keep going in that direction, because just sports coverage is gonna, yeah.
Can somebody look up like total company revenue or whatever would it be, like net worth of a company, ESPN as a whole, and then MLB, and somebody fire off those numbers to me?
MLB's got to be worth more though now.
I would assume
That is true though, because ticket sales is ridiculous. Like the amount of money you get from what.
But ESPN being involved in like every sport, like I just don't even know how that works.
Yeah, that's true.
They have probably way more employees.
I think right now they're going to be less valued, but with sports betting and eyes on product, if
Yeah.
they really start pushing the YouTube thing and all that sports betting commercial money they're going to
They will,
get.
yeah.
I mean, sure, we're going to find in 10 years that most of America has a crippling addiction to gambling.
I mean, it's just becoming so easy.
Oh, man.
And fun. It's like Monopoly money. Like you don't even think about it.
Yeah.
When you're like putting credits into an app, like
Yep.
you don't realize that's your checking account.
Jesus. ESPN's worth $50 billion.
Okay. Thank you, Anthony.
I'm sure the MLB is worth more.
I would assume it's worth like 500 billion, but like I'm basing that off of nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another question for you, and maybe this is different on sports. Our teams are individually owned by an owner,
Right.
but does like the league,
have an owner.
like does the league? No, does the league own those teams? Not own them, but like how does that work?
Yeah, it's a very good question.
And I'm sure it's different for the NBA and the MLB and the NHL and stuff.
Might
but, like,
not be that different.
How?
It probably wouldn't be, right?
Right, because there's like, for example, there's like NBA has like a rule where like you have to wear certain socks, right? They have like, I'm just using a bad example, but like they'll have like
But
things
those
that
rules, I think, aren't developed by an owner as much as they're developed by almost like a board. You know how
Right,
you got
like a
the
board of
tru-
directors.
and that's probably all the different owners of the leagues come through and direct, and then you got the
Okay.
Players Association who gets to have their say in it, and then there's probably been just contracts have said like, all right, their votes are worth this much, the Players Association's votes are worth this much,
Yeah.
and then we'll decide together. That's why contract negotiations come into play. It's probably just some sort of like conglomerate type of shit like that. It's probably like TV networks and affiliates. Yeah, I wonder. I don't even know how that works either.
All
though.
the teams.
Own the league. That makes sense. So like all the owners own the league
Oh,
as a board.
Okay, interesting. All right, yeah, that makes sense.
Which is why they can. Because I think you can like veto owners. Like I think if I decided MLB is worth 2.36 billion
Times 30 a team. So it's
like each
60.
team's worth on average.
So it's worth more than
2.25.
ESPN, but it doesn't have the amount of money that I thought it did.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know. I know that's super random. I just like randomly thought of that and was like, which one is more? Like, you'd think ESPN is like one of the biggest companies. It's also owned by Disney.
Oh yeah.
So that's another whole thing. But I'm getting further into these weird rabbit holes.
Yeah, right.
I'm getting down these down
Disney
these tangents,
owns
dude.
a lot of shit.
Yeah, they own so much.
I'd let them buy us.
Do they own Hulu? I feel like
No, because then why would they create Disney? Or then why wouldn't Hulu have Disney stuff?
I just know that when you sign up for like that package, you get Hulu, Disney, and ESPN. And I thought maybe Disney was somehow incorporated, or Hulu was somehow.
It might be.
I feel like I need to take like an Adderall. I'm so all over the place. I need to be more focused on one thing right now.
I think
I'm bouncing around.
I thought Hulu was owned by like a few different TV companies.
You're probably right. I have no idea.
But I could be wrong on that too.
But I just need a login. Disney owns all of those.
Really?
We're reheating leftover Demos. Corey and Sean, have y'all had their elote pizza?
I don't think I
I don't think I have either.
I think
That
I've heard
sounds
good
fun.
things about that.
I love Demos, man. I really, really do.
Yeah, Demos is pretty good.
My brother comes into town in 6 days, and he's going to be here for like 9 days. And
Damn.
he's like lining up all the places he's excited to eat. And he really likes like pizza like that, like Dino
Yeah.
style. I think I need to. He's never been there.
Yeah, he'll love that. They got some pizzas to me that are like kind of average, but then some are fucking out of this world.
Yeah, I feel like Bill Nye should explore Sean's mind. Not much to see in there, but it'd be fun to have Bill take a look.
Oh, Billy boy.
Okay, I'm sending money for y'all to go ASAP.
Demos.
Demos is the truth. Self-employed in IT, I usually work 2 to 3 hours a day, no complaints. Unlike this morning, 5 a.m., I had a job at Little Caesars and upgrade the Caesars Vision system only for the hard drives, not there. Whoa.
Oh, that's crazy. See,
Yeah.
that's cool. Like, yeah, when you do these certain jobs, you can work a little less, but then you also got to be like probably a little more on call for
Yeah.
big gigs
Yep.
and to go out and do that shit.
Disney owns ESPN, Hulu, ABC, FX, and National Geography.
Wow, that's crazy.
Hulu is owned by 80% by Disney. Okay, so that makes sense. My hunch was correct that it does have a big, like it's a parent company of it. How much is Disney worth? In 2021, according to a stat, MLB's overall revenue was $9.56 billion, corresponding to an average revenue of $319 million per team.
It's a good chunk of revenue, man.
I'm learning a lot today.
I wonder what ESPN's revenue will be in 5 to 10 years once they really get into the
Sports betting.
sports betting shit.
I would imagine it'll like multiply by 10.
Yeah, man, there's so much money floating around for that. Just to
Are you guys sports betting people? Do you use those apps and just like, I have friends that do it. My buddy Michael does it every morning he wakes up before he goes to work. He opens FanDuel, he looks at all these different parlays, and he like thinks about it. He doesn't just like pick what they're saying. He goes like yesterday he was like, well, I got Joe Kick to get the first rebound, and if he does all these crazy parlays, and he'll bet $10 and win like, he'll be like, oh, I won 2,200 yesterday. I'm like, bro, what? Like he's so into it. He loves betting.
Yeah, when I was hanging out with Dale this weekend, he was doing like $2 like 4-team parlay bets.
Yeah.
Or not even 4-team, 4-pick.
Yep.
Like whatever horse shit. This guy gets a double type of shit.
Michael does it a lot with like NHL. Like he doesn't even watch NHL, but he for some reason is tapped into like the over/under on things and will win a lot of his bets on the NHL.
Yeah.
I'm like, when's the last time you watched a hockey game? He's like, oh, I haven't watched a hockey game in like 5
Yeah.
years. He's cracking up. But he does so well.
Yeah, the Cubs almost had a no-hitter this weekend. We were watching
Yeah,
it, and I didn't
they
even know
did.
what was going on, why everybody at the
They
bar was getting
did.
excited. And then it was like 8th inning. They got
Yep.
broken up.
Yep.
I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter at the time.
The bartender, who I really like, was like, fucking announcers won't shut the fuck up. They're jinxing them.
Superstitious, man.
Fucking won't shut the fuck up about this no-hitter.
That is like such a thing in baseball and not as much of a thing in other sports in America. Like the superstition is so a part of the game in
So
baseball.
funny, yeah.
And it's interesting how it's like not as just known or talked about in other sports.
Yeah, like
Baseball-
not to that level, like
No, not
by
to that
a
level.
fucking landslide,
Right.
like 10
right.
times.
Oh my God, it's so wild. Like you're not allowed to say like no hitter. You're supposed to say like, you know, 10 up, 10 down, or whatever. Like, there's certain ways to say it without saying it. But some announcers are like savage. They just say it.
Yeah.
And people get really mad.
This guy's got a no-hitter.
It's just like, and then the color commentary will be like, Jim, you can't say that.
Why'd you say it? It's always Jim, right?
It's always Jim. And especially with the Tigers. There's, is it Jim Price? Jim Price is the color commentary. Tigers radio guy forever. Former baseball player. I bet on NFL only. Okay, so stick to the one sport.
Someone said 168 billion for Disney, just so you know.
168 billion for...
That's so much.
Wow. At least the pitcher and catcher didn't collide to break it up this time. Oh my God, it was so heartbreaking when that happened. Was that also the Cubs, or was that a different team? Oh, it was so hard to watch. That was the ninth inning, 2 outs, wasn't it? That was literally the last batter. They both just looked at each other like, what are you supposed to do? They were both were so much trying to catch it. Like, it wasn't a lack of communication, but you're so juiced up.
Yeah, dude, the adrenaline's rolling.
Can't even imagine.
I got it.
I remember when Armando Galarraga threw that almost perfect game, and Jim Joyce called him safe, and he was wrong, and he ended up admitting it and cried. Oh my God!
From Toledo.
Yeah, he was a Toledo guy. Yeah.
Joyce.
Man, that one that'll live with me forever because I was watching that game. That's back when I watched every Tigers game.
That was ninth with 2, right? That was the last out of the
I think that was also the very last out. Yeah. Oh my God! Because who was playing first? Was it Miguel?
Probably.
Man, because Miguel used to play third before he was like fat and he had all those DUIs. Yeah. Biggest company in the world is Apple at 2.89 trillion.
Crazy. That's so sick.
And these watches suck. Guy in the elevator. All right, should we get to these sandwiches, you think? Before they get too soggy?
Sure, yeah.
All right, what do we got today here?
Today we're dealing with some Popeyes, their classic chicken sandwich. We went with the spicy, but it's got cheese and bacon on it, which they didn't usually. That's like a new thing for them. It's their number 3. It's got the little spicy sauce. We got some pickles on here. And it's white cheese.
Yeah, it must be like,
Munster?
I wonder if it's, white American or Swiss. I was wondering what it was.
Swiss, maybe?
This is a good way for them to juice up the price, too, because these were over $14. The whole thing with the Popeyes chicken sandwich, it always used to be $3.99.
Yeah.
So now it's $7 a piece.
Cheers.
Their chicken is just so good.
So good.
Like, remember the last time we had this? We had that buffalo one. It was so bad. I'm so glad that this is, like, good.
Yeah. I left it in these bags for a while, so it's not as crunchy as usual, but it's still just, the flavor is just freaking great.
It really is. I love their spicy chicken. It really does have a little kick to it. Like, you can actually taste it. They have that spicy mayo on there, and their pickles are really good at Popeyes.
Their pickles are great. I don't think the cheese and bacon are, like, adding enough for me to justify that amount.
This doesn't need bacon and cheese.
Smart way to get more money.
And absolutely, guys, for everybody watching, what is your favorite chain chicken place? Popeyes is definitely mine. But what else we got? We got KFC, we got Raising Cane's, we got Church's, we got Bojangles, we got Chick-fil-A. Like, what's your favorite fried chicken fast food restaurant?
Patrick just popped in here from Germany.
Ooh, Patrick Canelli?
What's up, dude? No, I never know how to say his last name. Robert.
Der Grobner one. What's up, Patrick? It's Havarti?
That
really?
makes sense.
Yeah, and this thing has a good kick to it. I'm like actually tasting it. I'm almost too late. Got you in the bite this time. Yeah, you popped in like right at the right time for the eating. Popeyes. Dave's Hot Chicken. Kind of becoming a fast food restaurant. And I guess it is a chain now because is it franchise owned? It is getting bigger and bigger. But still, there's only one of them in Chicago, I think. Chick-fil-A. Wow, Dave's Hot Chicken. Popeyes is 90% as good as some $16 plus chicken sandwiches in Chicago. You're spot on. You're absolutely spot on.
Especially if you don't wait to eat it where it gets soggy like we did. But that would be with any of the local spots too.
I'm debating Burger King's fried chicken sandwich. Dave's so good. Chicken Express.
Ooh, I never heard of that.
Where do you live, Don's Knots? Dame Drops blasted that Sando yesterday. The
bacon and cheese one?
Yeah, was it the price or was it?
I'm not tasting it like being like, whoa, that cheese. And I actually can taste the cheese a little bit.
Yeah.
The bacon doesn't even make a dent in my taste buds.
It is a nice sized fast food item.
It's so sizable.
It doesn't need bacon and cheese, like truly. I taste the sauce, the mayo.
Particularly fast food bacon and cheese.
I know.
It's never gonna be that flavorful.
In Canada, my favorite is Many Browns. It's
Mary Brown's.
Mary
she
Brown's.
said, or he's.
Oh, my bad. Mary Brown's. It's close to Popeyes, but their spicy chicken is actually spicy.
Ooh, even more spicy.
Cluck It before it closed down. Ooh, Cluck It. I've heard people talk about Cluck It. Where did you live, or where do you live, PJ? Fry the Coop?
Fry the Coop, is that a chain?
Not to the extent of how I was asking it.
It's a chain though. Like it's in multiple states and whatnot. That's awesome. I thought it was local.
Is Fry the Coop the one that is expanding a lot?
It kind of
I
makes
don't
sense
know.
because didn't they have one like in Merchandise Mart, which seems like a place you'd put like a more of a national brand.
Yeah, like a food court style
Yeah,
place?
because it's in that food court, like right when you get off the train, I think.
They do have one there. Okay, yeah. It must. Maybe it has really branched out. And
Interesting.
it's like,
That's kind of cool.
I actually didn't know that. We miss out on so much as Aussies. Popeyes and Chick-fil-A's are so desirable here. Seems like never had and never will.
Damn.
It's a Southern Chicken
Chicken
Express, a
Express,
Southern franchise.
cool.
Wingstop? Oh yeah, Wingstop's a chain. Absolutely, like that. They don't have like bone-in like true chicken. Like that's a wing joint, but it definitely still counts. You can absolutely pick it.
I thought we were talking about chicken sandwiches, but I guess yeah.
No, that's true because all those other places don't all have like fried chicken breasts and drumsticks and stuff. So
Yeah.
pick whatever you want to pick. It doesn't matter. Dave's Hot Chicken if the heartburn is low that day. Yeah, that stuff that'll get you.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Wonder if fried chicken strips would work in a doner kebab.
I bet it might be pretty good.
I can't imagine it would be bad, by any means.
Jack Mills goes to Chick-fil-A every other day.
Wow.
That's aggressive. I like that.
I think Dave's is a Midwest East Coast thing.
Okay.
That's Dave's Hot Chicken? No.
Haven't we gone to
Dave's
that
Hot
once?
Chicken was founded in a parking lot in Los Angeles. And they were one day from going out of business, and the Eater did a article about them, and overnight they became a huge company.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Can we get the Eater to do an article about us?
I know, man. They said the line at the place like in the next day was just like they had more customers in a day than they had like in a month.
Wow.
Something like that. Something crazy when I read. That was Dave's
Look
Hot
what
Chicken.
Armand said.
I looked up CM Chicken, and they have a location in New Jersey, and I'm gonna go try it when I'm off work. Really?
Dude,
Awesome.
so they're not a local spot. They're a chain then.
I thought it was local.
Dude, I mean, I think it's overpriced in my opinion. It's expensive. Well, maybe it's not overpriced. It's overpriced compared to Crisp. Because they're the same price if the Crisp is better.
Oh, we went to Cluck It, PJ said, before it closed in Lincoln Park.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
Remember it was
I
in that
did not.
beautiful building? I used to go there. I've gone there like probably 3 or 4 times.
Oh, okay. I was.
was-
I do remember. Yes, okay. It just literally snapped into my brain of what we were
so
talking.
fucking
Because I remember, in my mind remember you going in and getting it, and like it's really weird. I just had like a flashback.
Yeah.
And it was really good.
It was really good, and the location was really cool.
I'm bummed they closed.
They had landlord issues. Their landlord like fucked them. Basically, like really, really bumped up their rent. And they're like, well, we can't do this.
Right.
And we're gonna try to start up somewhere else, but anyway.
Chicken Express.
yeah.
Don's Knots. You live in Edmond, Oklahoma? Because I lived in Edmond, Oklahoma for 6 months.
That's so
So I don't
funny.
ever meet anybody that is like from there.
Yeah.
Is it a relationship goals for if your partner sitting 5 foot 8 is on the same life chat as you? Yeah,
Yes.
Katie and Jackson,
Yeah.
you guys are goals. You're the embodiment of goals.
My real goal is to have a couple meet at the number 6 with cheese chat and then marry.
We'd have to do a dual officiate
Yeah, we
wedding.
have to officiate it, and it would be expensive.
My daughter is a Chick-fil-A nut. People that love it, man. It is one of those places. I tried the new B-Dubs flavors yesterday, and we're so
Loved
good.
'em.
Courtney, that video drops tomorrow on the number 6 with cheese channel. So you'll see what we thought of them. Is it a fried chicken joint if they don't have bone in though? You're right. I mean, I'm gonna
think
still
it
say
is.
yes. If
Why
you are
not?
still battering and frying chicken, no matter if there's bones or not, I think we call it a fried chicken restaurant.
Are they frying chicken? Then yeah.
Is it a dead bird? We got Dave's out in California. That's where it started. Dave's Hot Chicken is blowing up here in SoCal, all over San Diego now. Oh yeah, it's one of those big, fast-growing ones. Guys, I'm doing lockdown PA stuff right now. Always appreciate the channel. So glad y'all streaming at the moment.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Thank you, Dons.
Thanks for coming in.
Don's Knots is such a great name, like of anything. Well, come on down to Don's Knots, and it's just a garlic knot joint.
Yeah.
I love that name for some reason. Sean spitting the hot. Dave's Hot Chicken Facts. I hope that's right. That's how I remembered what I read.
Hey.
I'm hoping.
The confidence has got me believing.
You guys got to try that new Blazing Knockout sauce. It's pretty good. Is that the one from B-Dubs, or are we still talking about Dave's? I saw B-Dubs has a new like thing hotter than blazing, and you can get the to-go package, and I think it comes with ice cream and like a bunch of stuff.
That
to like
sounds
it's
like
like
what Blazing Knockout would be.
it's like it, but it's funny. It's like marketed as like a thing that you get and do at a party. Like
Oh,
they're doing
yeah,
the
yeah.
Hot Ones thing where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you can do it with friends or whatever. Number 6 with cheese swinger party. Chick-fil-A should expand to Germany. Super Chicks is good. I've heard of Super Chicks, never had it.
I never even heard of it.
What German chicken recipe would they have in German?
Ooh.
I don't know.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't know.
Vibin', dude. You're
Vibin'
back.
Mycology.
Vibin' was here on Saturday,
What's
right? When
up,
we did the
bro?
live stream. How you doing? If it's not frozen bird, it's a chicken joint. Are you boys going to try any of these new fast food items? Shake Shack truffle menu. We've done it before they brought it back. So like, we have an old video where we did it. If it's different, probably I would imagine. Shake
I'm
Shack.
afraid to do things we've already visited now, because you brought so much hate to the.
Oh, the Arby. That was a very,
Wagyu.
very particular one.
Ooh, you are not stoked about that.
I've never
one.
gotten that
I was
upset about a menu item any other time.
And
For
it
some
wasn't
reason,
that bad, but man, you were fine because you were just so sick of doing it. You're like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. I'm like, wow, last one was on a live, bro.
It reminds me of that Tim Robinson like season 1 sketch of I think you see was like, "There's too much fucking shit on me. I don't want to be around anymore." That's how I felt during that episode.
Yeah, dude,
I
I
wanted
could
to
tell.
die.
I was like, oh man.
Taco Bell Cali breakfast crunch wrap with guac. Oh, I didn't even know that was it.
good.
It sounds really good. Dunkin' breakfast tacos.
We
just saw that.
Yeah.
We got coffees the other day before we were having a collab video, and we got and we were like, dude, they got Dunkin' tacos, and they actually looked pretty decent. You know, but it's the menu.
On the picture,
it's the
but
menu.
that's true. They did look decent though. Sometimes they don't even bother to look decent in the pictures.
Sometimes Dunkin' Donuts just doesn't even have photos of stuff. They
Yeah,
just
dude.
they're like, you'll figure it out. And then KFC nuggets, which have we still not done those? Those have been out a while,
I
right?
feel like we maybe did.
Is that something that we skipped out on? We don't do as many fast food videos as like other fast food
As we
reviewers.
should.
So, but we're gonna start upping that more. So
Yeah,
we might do it.
We got a beer discussion about that tonight.
Any honey butter fans? Like you mean just honey butter fried chicken, like the one-off?
Like the greatest chicken in the world.
They should really expand or do like a to-go, kind of like how Small Cheval did.
Dude,
Wouldn't that be
right?
great?
Oh,
Just do that butter chicken
so
sandwich.
good.
Butter chicken. Honey butter. Butter chicken is an Indian thing. Well, since you have reminded me, it is time for me to eat. Best of luck to everyone.
Go get your food and come back and hang out with us.
Yeah, Katamashi, hang out with us. I don't have many friends.
Or I get it if you don't want to.
Dude, there's 67 people in here. It's pretty good for a Tuesday.
We were up to 69 a second ago because someone commented that.
Oh, okay.
I always like that. I'm a child.
Brian, there's no judgment on this side of the camera, at least from me. Don't judge me. I love Publix fried chicken. Okay, Publix
Bro.
fried chicken was so good in Jacksonville.
I think grocery store fried chicken sometimes isn't that bad. Sometimes
No.
it's shit.
And Publix is known for being
Being a
oddly
little
good.
bit better. I haven't had it, but they're like the top notch. Like
They are kind of like the Wawa of gas station food.
another one I don't really know, to be honest.
So like everyone
It's
goes
still great,
nuts on
I
that.
assume.
Publix fried chicken and Publix deli sandwiches
Amazing.
were better than a lot of Jacksonville's
Yeah.
restaurants.
Oh, that's cool.
Which isn't saying much because Florida doesn't have the best stuff. Not where I lived, at least. But
Or wait, they got Pizza Cat now, baby.
Jacksonville's moving
They're
on
on
up.
the up and up, baby.
They had to get a Toledo pizza to finally be worth a damn. Yeah, the pizza in Florida when I lived there, it was awful.
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 Yeah.
I was like a joke, and people were like, no, it really is bad. You guys excited for the Riot Fest lineup this year? Hoping to see your faces up on the screens again.
Yeah.
Well,
Things are looking good.
yeah, things are looking great, Nathan. Both with the lineup and potentially doing that again. So we're excited. I didn't get to go last year, so I didn't even get to see my face on
Yeah,
the
that
screens.
sucked.
So this year I'm wide open that weekend in September. So if
thank
anybody wants
God.
to come watch some punk music, let's do it. Yeah, thank God.
Yeah, because that was such a bummer. That
I
you
had
to
that
miss
wedding
It
in
was so
Arizona.
fucking cool.
I know. And it was a really close friend. So it was like anybody else.
Yeah,
I would have
so.
burned the bridge.
Yeah.
But these people are like coming to our wedding. It's like they're very close friends.
Yeah.
So I can't, But, did you watch the new season of I Think You Should Leave?
I haven't yet. Sean
I've
has.
watched it all the way through 3 times.
Well, it's
And
such quick hitters, you said, right?
It's very quick to watch. It's shorter than some Number 6 with Cheese videos.
Yeah. I
Like
believe it.
episodes of the show.
That's cool.
It is the hardest I laugh nowadays in my life. To really make me like cry laughing is hard. Tim Robinson's humor does it to me.
That's awesome.
That's how I used to be with Conan's sketches. I would just laugh so fucking hard.
Yeah. Oh, who said what's up? Oh, wait, yeah, never mind. We'll catch that on the downswing.
They specialize in chicken sandwiches and frozen custard. So it's a weird combination, but works good together.
Ooh, interesting.
Spicy nugs from McDonald's. I love spicy nugs from McDonald's. They keep coming and going. Honey butter on that brown loaf, baby.
What's a brown loaf? Like bread?
Yeah, I don't know. Got my eating pants in the mail yesterday. Super comfy. You boys killed it with that one. Also, had 2 re-ups on 2 bottles of Sixer sauce.
Dude,
Chris Warren.
Sixer pants, the eating pants I'm wearing. Well, now that it's summer, I kind of switched off, but
It's been cold the last couple days in the mornings.
I know,
I've been wearing them,
throwing
snuggling
them
up on the couch, having my coffee.
Yeah. I didn't take them off for a while. It was getting kind of gross.
They are... I think it's because I've been talking about doing sweatpants for a long time, and it's funny that we launched them when it was getting warmer.
Yeah.
But I love them. Like, truly, probably my favorite thing that we've done because I wear them so often.
Yeah, me too.
Like, it's functional.
They're
for me.
the most practical.
I have a million t-shirts and a million sweatshirts, but I
Yeah.
don't have really great sweatpants.
No,
And
they're top
those are it.
notch.
Get them because they're going away in like a week.
Yeah.
If you guys want them. Did you try chicken livers yet? Fuck.
Oh,
that.
next week they'll be gone. If you want them, get them this week, right?
I think we normally take them off like at the end of the Patreon.
Oh, you're right,
week.
you're right, you're
So
right,
you'll
right,
have
right.
you basically
Through
have
next
about
week.
you have about 10 days.
Yeah.
But don't let them leave because then you're gonna have to join Patreon, $35 up to get them.
Yep.
So get them before you got to spend a lot.
Have you tried chicken livers?
I have. Hate them.
I think I have, but I can't remember for
I
sure.
am not a fan. Never had really good ones, I guess, because don't like them. I'm gonna try the Grimace Shake tonight from McDonald's. Armand, what's the berry in that? Is that like blackberry or blueberry or something? It's like comically purple. Looks like they ground up Grimace. Like they killed him.
As they should. That dude's a fucking freak.
What's going on, dudes? What's up, Dustin?
What's up, Dustin?
Dustin Seneke's a great name. Jewel Fried Chicken is so good.
Yeah.
Publix Italian Sub is great. Acme Rotisserie Chicken is good.
All the rotisserie chickens.
Publix Bakery and Deli is better than a lot of restaurants. Totally agree. Kroger Fried Chicken is good. Completely agree. That's the one I know the most about. All of Publix stuff is better than many fast food places. It's kind of insane how good it is. Is there a Jollibee Fried Chicken in Chicago? Yes, we've done multiple episodes there. We've done their fried chicken bucket, and then we also did their chicken sandwich. So those are on the channel. Go watch those. Eating Rosati's now. Rosati's I always thought was kind of like the
Is
kind of
that
like
pizza?
cheap, kind of like not great pizza in Chicago.
I always thought that was kind of trash pizza, but maybe it is good. I feel like I've heard someone else say they
Maybe I'm thinking of
liked it.
Sarpino's.
Maybe I am
Sarpino's is
too.
kind of the shitty one
I
that's
need to
open till
try
like 3 or 4.
Rosati's.
Yeah, have we done? I guess we haven't done Rosati's.
I think I've been not picking it because I always thought it was like fucking the most average pizza, but I've never had it. I think it's just by looks or something.
Yeah. Does Perez follow your pizza reviews or do you follow his? I don't know if Dave has ever seen a number 6 cheese video.
I'll go out on a limb and say no.
Probably not. I also don't think that dude watches like others.
reviews.
Yeah, I don't think that's. He's a really busy dude, but I don't think that's like his thing.
He might not watch content whatsoever.
Very true. But his stuff pops up every now and then. I don't really watch his videos, but not because I dislike like the style of it or anything. I like more production value in videos, and his stuff is a cell phone camera and one take.
Yeah,
So.
I watched when he went to Toledo and when he came to Chicago. That was
Yeah, I'll do
basically-
that when he does
yeah.
like Detroit or Chicago. Why are condoms so baggy?
Yeah, that's
Dude,
fun.
I don't know. But if
I just
you guys,
started watching the new season of Dave, and there's that first episode starts off with some baggy condom stuff.
Oh, that's like on the list to watch that, and then the new episodes of It's Always Sunny came out.
Oh, nice.
So I'm excited to watch that.
He said, "Oh, rewind.
Dude, America getting Jollibee? Yeah, they've been in America for a while, dude. Curveball, have you tried the cheesesteaks at Monty's on North Tallman? If so, is it any good? We did.
Oh yeah.
It was right before it burned down.
Did I think they were overrated?
We didn't like it as much as Philly's Best.
Yeah, which maybe I would not. Well, now that they're burned down,
Well,
Philly's Best went down a little bit, so maybe
I think
Philly's
they
Best
like.
is still probably the best in the city.
I think Monty's like last year, or year before, had a fire shortly after we filmed there. I think they're all good now. I think they fixed everything and there was nobody hurt. But I remember like they were out of commission for a while.
Yeah.
As fires will do, is what I saw with Second City. That was my biggest problem. You plan on doing? Oh wait, I missed some, didn't I? Oh, here we go.
Curveball.
Oh, that is it. You plan on doing a vlog for the wedding, or will it be more traditional?
I picture,
I feel like those are two different questions.
I picture you just with a camera on it, like doing your vows.
That'd be funny. So, transparency, can't afford a videographer. The videography in Montana, or just I guess wedding videography in general, is like
It's crazy. It's like
4 or
10 grand or
5.
something
That's on the
stupid,
low end, right? And we're pretty much pushing the budget with everything else we're doing. So the ironic thing is like, well, I'm gonna have my camera, so I'm gonna like document the whole week. And so
Yeah.
Allie and I are gonna have all those moments. I also hate hate wedding videos.
Oh yeah, they're so douchey.
I have never cared less. It could be two people I love. I do not need slow motion
fucking
of the
dumbass
dress
music.
blowing in the wind on the tree, and then the like the groomsmen like straightening the tie, and then they just overlay like one of the best man's speeches. It'll be like, you guys, he slid into his DMs. I'm just like, so. Anyways, I'll have content because I'm going to be in Montana for 2 weeks, but I'm not doing a traditional video. I don't know why that's doing that.
Potentially inappropriate.
Is he just writing something silly?
Oh man, well, $10 from Charles.
Charles, did you donate 3 times but 2 of them got flagged?
It's
that's the second time that happened.
It seemed like, I'm sure you didn't say anything super fucked up.
Maybe just something kind of
YouTube's
silly.
sometimes weird about shit.
Yeah. Jollibee has 3 in Chicago so far. They do, and they're in the burbs and stuff too. Old school Conan respect, dude. We both love Conan. Emo's not dead, sure isn't. Riot Fest forever. I just talked about it this week, and no matter how much money I make, I will never be too good for McDonald's nuggets. That's the right attitude, dude. They're great. I absolutely love that tempura batter.
Yeah, the batter's the best part.
It's not even chicken. It's like
yeah,
dust.
dude. Yeah, I don't even care.
They found a way
I'm not even that worried
They
about
could
it.
bread nickels, bro. I don't even care. It's so good. I got black and gray eating pants, and they are my favorite pants at the moment. Dude, I love that.
Fucking great, dude.
I love it. Lowell just got that much better. Ooh, Jeff Schwartz in the building, sports freak.
Hey, what's up, dude?
What's up, Jeff? Brown's chicken livers. Yeah, have not had that, and have never had Brown's. New merch finalized. We have a meeting tonight.
Yeah,
for merch and stuff, so it will be finalized by tonight. How about Nando's Peri Peri Chicken?
Don't get me started, bro.
We did it years ago with a guest, with Ness Heads.
I think it's overrated.
I haven't had it, I don't think, since.
I think because it's so easy. Maybe I'm a freak because I know, I get it. Most white people don't fucking have any spices other than fucking dumbass salt and pepper.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm just a freak because I have a cupboard full of spices. It takes me no time to go like this with 7 different spices, press it into the chicken and then grill it, and it's fucking great. Mm-hmm. And then Nando's, people act like Nando's just changed the game. It's not that hard to make, in my opinion. Fried chicken, you ever try to fucking batter some chicken? It sucks. It's such a pain in the ass. That's why when I'm going out to eat, I like to do things that are either A, annoying, or B, I can't make myself in bulk. So like pizza, it'd be ridiculous for me to keep a bunch of pizza dough around and to make enough pizza dough that it would justify having it.
Right.
So like pizza, or even burgers, like making smash burgers, it's kind of annoying. You make those little balls. I don't know. That's not the worst, but
I can count on one hand the amount of times that I've ordered grilled chicken at a restaurant.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, I'll eat that at a wedding. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not ordering that at a restaurant with my money. Like, so yeah, I don't know. I kind of agree with Corey in the fact that, like, that place gets a lot of hype for being just a grilled chicken restaurant.
Just a grilled chicken with some seasoning. And maybe that's just, I'm telling you, there's a lot of white people don't fuck with seasoning.
It's so annoying to me.
So, like, just, if once you discover, like, I can tell you a list. Like, I can tell you 6 seasonings to go by that'll change your life, and it's not that fucking tough.
But you're a good cook, too, though. But anybody can do it.
Anybody can do it.
It's Grimace's organs. The shake is mixed berry flavor. Okay. Real question. I have experienced hazy beers. I first experienced hazy beers in the USA. 2 years later, like 2021, they started introducing them in Australia. I love them. Are they still big there?
Oh, yeah.
I would
Wouldn't call
say,
them big.
I would argue that hazies are probably the second most popular craft beer style right now.
Yeah.
It was one. It was like every brewery was making 9 hazy beers. It was ridiculous. It's a little bit going down as the trends in the world.
Yeah,
but
it's just
still,
the normal
still
cycle.
so popular, man. Like, still, regular West Coast IPAs used to be the thing, and then it went to like New England's. Like, hazy's just like kind of got more popular.
Like, you go to the convenience store, you're just gonna see all IPAs, hazy IPAs, and then like maybe a couple pilsners and lagers.
I know. Have you guys done Rico Benny's steak sandwich? We sure did. That's on our channel. That's got some good views. Go back.
Look that
was
up,
like
dude.
year 2 of the show.
Yeah.
So just type in Rico Benny's and then number 6 with cheese. It'll pop right up. Y'all's Professor Pizza episode was so good. First time seeing grandma style.
I think it might have been.
It might have been. Maybe the first time I've like had it straight up as like from a restaurant like that.
Yeah. Nathan B. Okay. He said Rosati's and Sorpinos are both trash. All right.
Skyline or Ideal Chili Mac? Did we do that? Oh no, we didn't do Skyline. We did Ideal versus Rudy. Like, who else had? We did a versus.
I've never done those against each other. I'm not familiar enough with either of those, to be honest.
I think Ideal is more my style. I don't like a bunch of unmelted, cold, shredded cheese sitting on top of food, personally. I think that's weird about Skyline. Of course, Sean would be a Kroger boy. My dad worked at Kroger. So my dad worked at Farmer Jack, and then Kroger bought Farmer Jack, and then my dad worked at Kroger for 15 years. So, like, we were a Kroger family. I still had the 10%
I worked at
discount.
Kroger's.
Oh, yeah, we both did.
Yeah.
We both were, and we both worked there.
Yep. If you're in Toledo, you go to Kroger's. There's not even any other options. I mean, probably all of Ohio. Kroger's is based out of Ohio.
It is.
I bet if you're in Ohio, it's like that's all you eat.
Rosati's is better than Uno's. Man, we don't like Uno's very much, so it's not saying much for us. But...
Yeah.
You ever tried the Kirkwoods burger? You fucking with us?
I feel like that's all.
Is this even live? Is he messing with us?
He's definitely messing with us, bro.
Yes, we have. I may have done too. I'm not sure. Charles, thank you. It's been coming through weird on our phone. Philly.
Yeah, you should see what it's coming up on the screen. Weird.
Jeff said Philly's best did me dirty last time in Chicago. Was jonesing for a steak. So I walked there after the Cubs game because online said it was still open. What? Nope, closed. Next time. Damn, Jeff, I'm sorry.
And not what?
Wah, wah, wah. Oh, wah, wah.
He said what?
Wah, wah. He walked in and went, wah, wah. I think he's actually a Grimace character. Like, I don't know how. Good thing. That's why, Okay, he was defending us. Or saying that we did it. Yeah, we did the Hoosier Burger at Kirkwood. The bacon's the truth. Nando's is unsanitary.
Honestly, I think all restaurants are unsanitary.
Dante loves Courtney, as he should. Nathan, Nando's is a dirty place. Anything fried needs tons of seasoning.
I think everything should have tons of seasoning.
What's up, Triple B?
Triple B! What up, dude? Is this live? What are they reading?
Hi, it's Jeff. I've donated $150. Like over the course of the show?
Let me see if I got any emails.
Or like
Did
you
you do it on
did
another-
that right now on PayPal or Venmo?
Let me see. Let's see. Okay. Not seeing an email for it.
Jeff, where did you donate?
I'd love to get a shout out, but I don't want to be duped. I'm afraid I'm being duped.
Well, let's
here.
have him say it. Where'd you? Oh,
Hey, wait.
Oh, it's Courtney. Chicken Sammy on me.
Hey,
Dude, Courtney has this trend where he like pays for the food.
I know, it's a fucking
It's
gentleman,
really great.
dude.
$20 on Venmo just now for
Gets my
Courtney.
dick fluttering a little bit.
A little flutter. Thank you so much, Courtney. That's amazing. Means
like a
means
flag
a
in the wind, bro.
I have this theory that every time I go to shoot B-roll of a flag, as soon as I hit record, it stops blowing.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that'd be happening.
It's like it knows.
Like it knows. Like it knows.
Hell yeah. Yeah, where'd you donate? Oh, Sean Visions is in here, though. I love me some Sean Visions, dude. Sean, am I wrong? Are you a Chicago dude? Or is that somebody else named Sean? That's not me. For some reason, I thought maybe he was a Chicago guy.
The Chicago.
It's a good place to live. Oh, but sitting on my leg weird hurts.
I'm stuffed today, too. We ate the world's biggest fucking breakfast sandwich.
Yeah, we sure did. I didn't even eat it all, and I'm full.
Dude.
And we are on this, kick to try to find the best breakfast sandwich in Chicago. We knocked 2 more of them off the list today. So if anybody's got any good recs for the future, let us know. I love breakfast sandwiches, man. And it's crazy how much they can be done differently. You'd think it's like similar.
They're almost never bad, too, which I love.
Yeah, like even like a mediocre one is still good.
Great.
Still
Great.
eggs and salty meat and potatoes and sauce. Fat and sassy.
He's in Texas.
Ooh, okay. Sorry, Shawnee Visions. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Have you ever had Torchy's Tacos? They were talking about it in the chat.
I don't think I have.
I don't think I have either.
I heard
Does
of them.
Chicago have a Torchy's Tacos?
I don't think so.
White Castle breakfast Sammys. I like White Castle because you can just add a fresh fried egg to any burger.
Well, that's
It's a
interesting.
hack. All 24 hours. Doesn't need to be breakfast.
It's probably a nickel or something.
Yeah, it's literally like, it's probably 45 cents.
Oh, we do got a Torchies. You got to do... Oh, never mind. I thought he was saying it's smack dab in Rogers Park. You got to do smack dab in Rogers Park.
What's Smack Dab got?
Ooh, has that got breakfast?
Smack Dab's got a good breakfast sandwich. What's the deal with that sandwich?
Dab. They have crazy tacos.
I've definitely heard it, and like it's come up in conversation with this show. I've just never
I want to find
located one.
Where I told you I found a spot that might have a good kebab, a good doner kebab.
Yeah, I'm all in. Let me
Someone
know.
posted on Reddit asking for that, and I was like, let me read this fucking thing.
Absolutely.
And looked like ZZ's.
I'm down, man. I would love to. Torchy's, you know what it might be? Maybe somebody sent us some Torchy's sauce once.
I definitely remember. That's what I was thinking.
That's why it's ringing a bigger
Torchy's
bell.
makes sense.
They have like a really good hot sauce or taco sauce or something. I think somebody sent that to us. That's a great name, though. And I remember they have a cool logo and like an animated thing, Torchy's Tacos.
Oh, here we go. Smack Dab's a breakfast place.
Herb biscuit. Ooh, I like that.
Fuck yeah.
I recently had Portillo's here and was blown away.
Oh, that's great.
Are there any better spots that are Chicago-based? That's just great that you can get it there and it's good. We
That
always
makes me
wonder
happy.
about
We were
that.
just asking about that. Well, good. I'm very glad to hear that.
Sean,
Try
what'd you
the
get?
rodeo burger, and we want to know if it's the rodeo burger here was phenomenal.
That episode comes out in like a couple weeks.
Yeah, and I was afraid that maybe it was like only because it's at the like
Flagship.
one of the OG, one of the flagship-esque spots.
What'd you get, Sean? Did you just get like a burger? Did you get a beef or a hot dog or anything? Like,
Italian, they got Italian combos there.
yeah, sure do.
Try the Italian combo. That's always really good. I feel like that's not something you'll find in Texas. Probably. I feel like that's a Chicago thing.
It is. I don't think I've ever seen that anywhere else. We're gonna put a big old hot dog on the beef. Ranking hot sauce is 1 to 5. 6er range. Hold on. 5 and a nickel from the nickel himself.
Nickel.
Thomas Korb.
The same crappy. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
what the
we
fuck,
sure
man?
do, man. It started raining.
We got some nasty little rain, bro.
It pisses me off.
Hell's going on here.
Anyways, what was that question?
Sixer and Truff. I'm watching.
I can't even, like,
it
compare
seems like
them.
hotter Sixer sauce over Truff original, over original Sixer sauce over Truff Pomodoro, then the hotter Truff. I still say Sean likes Sixer sauce better. I like Truff sauce better.
I really don't think you can compare them though.
I can and I did.
No,
and
but
I
like
Truff
I'm
better.
talking to all the realists out there. You're taking something that is such a specific flavor, like truffle-based stuff. You either gotta like truffle or not. It's like our sauce, I think, is a little more universal.
I'll agree with
It's
that.
not as polarizing. Some people like Courtney. He has a great taste in food. Doesn't like truff because he doesn't like truffle. Just some people don't like that flavor. I get it, but you're an idiot. But I get it.
I think they're still comparable. No.
I just don't. That's
I guess
that's like comparing a
it's just-
mustard-based sauce to a buffalo sauce. To me.
No.
They're two different flavor profiles entirely.
Come on, mustard and buffalo sauce are
That
definitely.
might be a little aggressive, but the point is,
I think you're right. I think we're both right. I think if you want to be like, what's the best hot sauce? They definitely both fall in hot sauce. No one's gonna be like, well, that's not a hot sauce. for
right,
Truff.
right.
So you can still figure out what the best hot sauce is. But then there's genres of hot sauce. You got your vinegar-based hot.
True.
Then you would never compare any vinegar-based to Sixer sauce.
You're right.
Because those would be those are such different flavor profiles.
The analogy I should have made was that's like comparing Frank's Red Hot to Sixer sauce.
And I would still say that you can compare those because they still fall under the umbrella of hot sauce. I guess the question is, how much do you want to niche down?
True.
Because is there anything comparable
That's a good
to
point.
Sixer sauce? Isn't
You know
Sixer
what?
sauce kind of in a lane of its own?
You talked me into it. You're absolutely right. Now that I think about it more, you really every single sauce is going to have one kind of
That's a
overlying
little bit-
ingredient that makes it different. This one's really garlicky. This is a plum sauce.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
has
yeah.
a shitload of turmeric in it. Like,
Oh, turmeric sauces, bro.
yeah.
fucking
All right.
love
Well, you know what? This
turmeric
was really
sauce.
eye-opening for me because I always kind of considered truff on an island, but I should start putting it against others and just look. It's great. It's not as good as our hot sauce, and you can tell. You can
I
talk,
think it's better.
You can talk to this guy all you want.
And you know what? Here's how you know to believe me. It's my hot sauce.
Yeah, no, I know. Your opinion on this is way more valid. than mine.
Yeah.
I straight up, if you put like truff in front of me and Sixer sauce, I'm gonna reach for the Sixer sauce more because I like the flavor palette more than
Yeah.
truffle
I mean,
to me
that's fair.
changes the flavor of what you're eating to truffle.
better.
And you knew where I was going. We finished each other's sandwiches.
Yeah, and finish each other.
Off. Oh, you said what you meant. Oh, we did get the Italian beef combo. First bite I did, that laugh that Sean does, it was that good. Dude, some food, it's comical how great it is. And you gotta chuckle a little bit.
I love the Italian combo.
Oh, it's so great. The first person I ever had one was with Corey.
Yeah.
We met 7-8 years ago, and I had lived here a couple years and never had one. And he goes, and we went to Clark Street Dog.
Clark Street Dog.
And we got an Italian combo at 2:30 in the morning after a bar or something, and it was like the greatest thing you could ever eat.
So good, dude.
Oh my God, what a treat. So I got to thank Corey for my knowledge on that. The Italian combo is the first thing I tried last year, recommended by Matty P. Yeah, I mean, he's also a big proponent of the Italian combo. Midwest Brew Review's just got good thoughts.
I need hotter Sixer sauce in my
Pantry. I was looking for
there we go.
that just
Yeah.
wildly sometimes my phone will do that. I'd be like, did you mean? You're like, no, of
Yeah.
course I didn't. You both have a good point. Hey, I like the Shawnee Missions.
Yeah, there we go.
I like that.
We're both right in our own way.
Sauce Bay is fantastic. Oh yeah, Courtney ordered a bunch of the Big Fork sausages.
I think that's so cool.
Damn, dude, like
I mean, they're fucking fantastic.
it was really, really good.
We got to get on the phone with those fucking guys.
Absolutely. The owner dude seems like a pretty fun dude. I watched a bunch of their posts where he was like during pandemic was shooting a bunch of content of him grilling and stuff.
Oh,
seems
cool.
like a good dude.
Chill guy.
So I'm excited to chat with him more.
Chill bros.
We got to get a number 6 with cheese sausage in the fridge soon. That'd be a good one, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Little cheddar. Yeah, maybe he doesn't have like a cheddar one yet.
Yeah.
Do you like cheddar dogs like that? Where it's kind of got a little bit of the cheese infused in the sausage?
Like, what, like, put crumbles up in there?
I don't know
Like
how they do it.
Sometimes they might just do like the
squirt of it, like a syringe.
A log in the middle.
Yeah. That'd be fun, though.
For whatever reason, typically I don't care for those.
I don't buy them, but when I presented one, I like it.
Yeah.
But that's not going to be like if I'm going to the store to grab like hot dogs or sausages, I'm not getting cheddar dogs. But if I'm at a barbecue where someone's grilling out, I'm like, yeah, I'll take one of those.
let me do that.
I'll have one of those.
Let me do that.
They're like, Sean, you've had 5 hot dogs.
Settle down.
It's not good. My doctor's
Derek!
Ooh, Boudreaux!
What's up, dude?
Is that the channel member star, too?
I think it is.
Sure is. Channel member Derek Boudreaux. That's great, man. Derek, how you doing, man? How's your Tuesday?
Peppers and cheddar sausages are so common.
Yeah,
here.
man. Pepper sausage with the peppers in there is so good. Like how Rev Brewing did an anti-hero brat. They sure did. Yeah, I like beer brats too. Like that's really fun. I just had an anti-hero last night. It's just such a solid beer. I mean, old hoppy boy over here, or anti-hops.
Yeah. I kind of ruined the joke.
Yeah, sure did. But yeah, I had one. I hadn't had one in a while, and it was just great.
Yeah.
And they served it in a gigantic mug, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
A lot of bars don't do the mug thing very much anymore. It's always pint glasses. It was
Clark
a big
Street does a
old
mug.
They sure do.
Not a big one, though.
No, but still.
Very small
I don't know
one.
why. I just like it. It's just
a
the
great
handle,
feeling. It makes you feel like a fucking man.
Homer Simpson.
If you're going to feel like a little boy when you're holding your dick, you might as well feel like a man when you're holding your beer, you know?
Somebody please clip that out. Put that on a shirt. Jesus. Hot links. I'll be joining the Blackstone Club this weekend, and I can't wait to cook some jalapeno cheddar
sick.
glizzy. Man, the Blackstone revolution is upon us. Like that is oh my god.
Good for them. It's a good product, it looks like.
Corey, is it hard keeping the women away when you're wearing your calculator watch? That thing's got to be a chick magnet.
Dude, it is, dude.
I only ever see dudes compliment it.
Yeah, but everyone notices it.
Yeah, that's true. It is a great watch.
People don't want to talk to me because of my wedding ring. They know better.
Derek's doing pretty decent, just working. Gonna clean up and go home soon. So that's Jesus Christ. So that's always good. Have a great day, boys. Dude, Derek, thank you for popping in.
Too.
And then you're just dropping some money. You're the best.
Fucking G.
Old school pizza joints with the mugs. How about Barnaby's?
I don't know about Barnaby's.
I don't either.
Sounds like a pirate's name to me.
Barnaby. Yeah, what's Barnaby's?
Sounds
Charles,
vaguely familiar, though.
Charles, you ordered some glizzies too? Oh, you guys both ordered glizzies off of Big Fork. 4 a.m. in Australia.
Big Fork a glizzy? I think glizzies are specifically in the hot dog realm. Here, this is kind of like, is it a sandwich or not?
Is a hot dog a sandwich? Is a sausage a glizzy?
Is a sausage a glizzy, or are glizzies just hot dogs?
Interesting. Is it just encased meats or glizzies, or does it have to be a hot dog?
Right. Is it breakfast sausage then a glizzy? Is kielbasa a glizzy?
Damn.
I think hot dogs are glizzies. I think sausages are honestly.
Can you look it up on Urban Dictionary or something? Do they have a true definition? I want to get everyone to weigh in on this. What makes a glizzy, and what falls out of the category, the realm of glizzy? I just love the term. I think it's hilarious.
Okay, yeah, glizzy means hot dogs.
Okay, there you go.
So it didn't say encased meat.
You're right. There you go.
Yeah, a glizzy is a hot dog. So no, you'll be making some sausages.
Hot dogs are glizzies. Yeah. Was that? Pudsey agreed with you.
See, yeah.
All right, good to know. So we weren't eating glizzies at the Beer Under Glass.
Yeah.
You're eating sausages.
Yeah.
Dude, did you? I want to use that Glizzy King clip in a video so people can appreciate him sucking down those glizzies. He was eating them like popcorn.
Dude, I love to watch you fucking eat popcorn, bro.
I'm more so many as
What
pop.
are you talking about, bro? Fuck is eating them like that.
Dude, you never seen me at a 3-hour movie.
Jesus.
I stand corrected.
No, I don't know if there's anything that you can eat the way that guy was eating them. I don't think there's anything that you just suck in. He was eating them the way you like drink soda.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's
out of a
really
straw.
Yeah, that's a good point. That was scary looking. That's so funny.
What else? Oh, I know. I was gonna look up Barnaby's.
Oh, right.
What the fionch is Barnaby's? I feel like I've heard of it.
What the finch?
Oh, Barnaby's Pizza. Maybe that's a...
That's what he was saying. That they serve mugs of beer at Barnaby's Pizza. What's Barnaby's Pizza?
Is that the name of the... Oh, this is something different, I think. Well, there's one in Northbrook. I thought maybe Barnaby's was the name of that pizza joint we went to in Indy, but I don't think so.
Oh. Interesting.
Indianapolis. No, I don't know. I don't think I actually am familiar with Barnaby's.
This isn't new, just so you know.
Just a little glitchy boy.
I had to block
You had to reblock?
I had to block that dude. He's so
You don't like
annoying.
him?
Well, no.
He
I
bothers
guess
you?
I don't. It just seems like it's just not.
Not funny enough?
Yeah, like what am
Didn't
I?
make the cut?
It's just you only get to see about 5 comments on screen at a time. He's getting in the way of actual 6 or 40, and it's annoying.
Yeah, I see. Nothing like watching number 6 while taking a number 2 and eating number 3 from Rallies. That's great.
Oh my god.
Corb dog.
That's so funny.
The Corbinator.
Is YouTube your social media app of choice when you're in the bathroom? I know a lot of people like to really fire off either shorts or like a TikTok because you can really binge a lot of content when you're on.
That's where I go on Reddit.
Oh, okay. So you're reading posts.
Yeah, I wouldn't so much call it reading.
Well, you're not watching videos. It's more
That's
reading than
true.
watching videos.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, it's not. You're
It's like
reading, but it's
headline
not
reading.
reading. It's not like you're reading a book.
No, it's headline reading, and then if the headline interests me enough,
You'll go.
I'm not going to read the article, but I'll see what people comment about it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
That's most of how America gets their news.
Yeah, that's how I get my news for
That's
sure.
basically what Twitter
All
is.
right, what's this fucking headline say? I tell you what, Zacho, he's been believing some fucking nutbag shit recently.
Nutbag.
Dude, he's fucking lost his damn. I don't know. I was just telling Kai about this. He's become one of those guys. He believes the internet.
Uh-oh.
Where I'm like, dude, you gotta fact check some things. He posted the other day and was like, bro, we gotta watch out for The Rock now. Man, what's going on in this world? The Rock being sued along with 2 other people in a child kidnapping case. I go, okay, The Rock kidnapped a kid. Let me Google this for a hot second. I Google it. Someone did file some sort of court case against it and listed The Rock and like 160 other people, including like Michael Jackson, Prince, like Mike Piazza. Like it was clearly someone who's got schizophrenia who just listed like 160 celebrities. Like they're part of a ring who kidnapped my son. And then Zacho, and of course, you know how the media works. They just take they're like, okay, The Rock's the biggest name we see in here.
Yeah.
I'm sure if you file something in court, the court's probably not even going to take the case.
No,
But you read that it's filed, you look for the biggest name, cool, we got some clickbait.
That's the headline,
You
yeah.
go on there, find a good picture of The Rock, and then Zacho reposts it and is like, the internet never lies. And you're like, what the fuck?
And he's not even an idiot, and he's doing that. You know what I mean? Imagine
No.
all these other people that.
He's been believing the internet a bit too much for my liking. He came over and asked me about it the other day. Dude, did you hear this thing about The Rock? I was like, bro, I hate to tell you. And I started breaking it down for him. He's like, oh, cool. I didn't think so. I was like, you posted it, dog. You're pushing the information. You know what I mean? You're part of that dissemination of
Oh man.
of propaganda. I wonder when we're gonna figure that out. Figure out how to like solve the issue of like news being like when it's clearly horse shit. But you can
I'm a
make
little
good
worried
highlight.
that'll never get fixed. To be honest, there's too much.
See,
too much people.
The only reason I'm not worried, and I could be completely wrong on this, but one thing human beings are great at is fucking fixing problems.
Absolutely.
That's all we do. We used to not be able to get across big bodies of water, and then we invented bridges. You know what I mean? I'm sure some guys are like, we ain't never gonna cross that. Once it's too deep for the horses, we're done.
I'm with you that I really hope that somebody does figure it out.
Yeah, I mean we beat AIDS, bro. You think we can't figure that out?
When you break it down like that, I do believe we will.
That's how now. Granted, I could don't believe me too much. See, I just got you with my fake news.
Yeah, but you're so confident the way you said it, and I'm not reading it. I'm hearing it from the source. You could be a politician.
I'm trying to start a religion soon, bro. That is actually what the precipice of number 6 with cheese is. This is just the beginning of my religion, and you are all my followers. You can be the first, like, what's the good underling? Like a deacon?
I don't think the word deacon has ever been used as an underling.
I was gonna say, I was surprised you're worried about the word deacon and not that I called you an underling.
No, like I don't think that's like. What if somebody was like, like an underling, like a deacon?
I'm trying to think in like the religion. Like an underling? I guess a deacon, maybe my bishop, one of my cardinals.
You saying like like an apostle, like a disciple, like somebody follows you?
No, not that good.
Oh.
I want in the command.
Oh, like the higher, like a ranking.
Which
Almost.
yes, an apostle would be
cardinal.
up there, but I don't want no apostles, bro. I just want underlings.
What's the archdiocese again? Is that like the whole thing? The archdiocese? Is that like the community of the religion?
Probably.
Because they always say
not the
word.
whole community, but like that's probably like a.
They'd always say that word, and it was like the archbishop's diet.
That's probably like a district for U.S. voting.
Okay.
You
They
know,
said
like
that
the
word in my
Toledo
church
diocese.
a lot. Yeah.
It's almost like a city, but then there's
Sounds
probably a bunch of
very
small
uppity.
towns
Culty too.
that they probably don't want to have. They probably have one diocese for like whatever 10 little podunk bullshit towns. Got one diocese, but for Toledo, that's the only diocese.
It's such a wild word. Also, what makes something a religion and not a cult? Are all religions technically cults, or do cults have to are very obviously, you know what I mean? Like, what's the separation there?
There's not much.
Okay.
It's a thin line.
Okay.
And I mean, sometimes it's whether or not you're being taken advantage of, but then that line gets real thin.
That's what I'm saying. That might not even be a line. That's a spec.
Yeah. Are
Depends on
they
how much
getting you
you
to give them money? Just checked a lot of boxes for a lot of religions.
That's,
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Well, all, I think.
Are they diddling you in bad places? Just check some more boxes.
It's so crazy thinking about growing up. I would put a white robe on and a little sash or robe.
Wait, you're talking about the tie?
What
the
was
robe?
that thing?
Yeah,
what was
the
that
robe.
thing called?
I just called it the robe.
Okay.
But I'm sure there's a better name.
The priest
but
before.
you did have the sash too, right? We had the sash too.
I think for special events we had the sash.
Like a funeral?
If it was just a Joe Schmo Sunday and the Lions were playing the Browns, no.
Wait, we might have had the vest. Did we have a vest?
Holy shit! No,
Like
we just had no. We didn't have a. Sometimes we had the thing that came over for Easter mass.
Yeah,
but anyways, I put that on, and then grown-ups would go around with that gigantic wooden panhandle.
I call it a picnic basket.
And they would just
on a stick.
but then there was judgment around. There was the hierarchy of the so-and-sos didn't give any money this week.
Yeah.
Here so-and-so lost his job.
Yeah.
It's like a one big rumory,
They made it all too easy to reach in there and take a couple out,
That has to be going on a lot, right?
There's got to be rent.
I can't believe me as an altar server. I was probably afraid to do it in front of God. But I should have been taking some fives, dude.
You know? Because it's an unpaid gig. You should at least get tips.
Yeah, I was working for free. How is that not child labor?
Actually, did you ever get tips?
No.
We get tipped out for funerals.
If I worked a wedding or a funeral, I would, yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine altar servers coming? Well, I guess for a wedding, yeah, you would.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I gotta keep it rolling.
Nothing against religion. It's just crazy to me that I did that without knowing who I was as a human. You know?
Yeah.
It was you're going to be an altar server and you're going to wear this white robe and you're going to hold this candle and you're going to walk up this aisle and everyone's going to look at you. And you're going to stand out and then right after the homily, you're going to come out and we're going to pay you $0. And the church is going to make money, but you're going to make none.
You're going to make none.
You're going to have some good life lessons you'll learn.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was a weird part of our lives. We both did that.
Yeah, dude.
I was proud of it too. I remember being proud. I was like, this is great. I'm doing this.
This is going to play. I'm going to have to pause it.
Frightened Rabbit though.
Frightened Rabbit. Kill yourself. It's good kill yourself music.
I'm almost ready to roll out of here, by the way. I want to try to edit this video before we have our meeting.
Yeah, dude, I feel that. Damn, this fucking air feels good as fuck, bro. I was getting toasty in here.
Charles. Yeah, there'd be no shortage of great convo with you, Charles, if we were all sucking down some barbecue together. Mike Piazza is too funny.
I know, right? The random people
what
that
a
were
random
on
one.
this list.
Damn.
And then he just believed it. It was just so ridiculous. I'm like, dude, just take one step further before you share it. All you have to do is type into Google that, whatever the headline is, plus Snopes. And they just tell you research with the fact, here's the link to where we found it.
Okay.
Citation. They just tell you
yeah.
facts. They're false or somewhat false or true, blah blah blah, which is probably somewhat biased website anyways, but still. it'll get you there, or you can read the fucking links.
All right, we should cruise out of here though.
All right, guys. Well, we love you all. Thanks for Charles and Derek.
Yeah,
and Courtney
and Thomas Korb
and Thomas Korb.
The nickel.
The donators from this fine day.
Yeah, what a day. Tomorrow we have B-Dubs video dropping, and then Thursday we got another event vlog dropping, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
What do we got?
But plenty more stuff.
Wait. I just Googled the definition of cult, and it states a system of religious veneration and devotion directed toward a particular figure object. Uh-oh.
Okay, so
That could be a
Catholicism
lot
is
of
a cult.
things. Snopes is the corporate truth tellers. Usually believe the opposite. No, go, bro. Most of their shit is not fucking... I'm sure they're biased to some degree, but a lot of their shit, it's not that bad. Take it easy. Take care.
Bye,
Enjoy.
guys.
Love you guys.
Have a good Tuesday.
Peace.